Tonight I'm going to explore with you the ongoing and obscene problems with nuclear weapons on a global scale, including exactly why they are so worthless to civilization and only pose a threat to humanity. So first off, I'm going to start with a question. How many nuclear weapons on Earth do you think they are that shout out?
10,000.
10,000. 200,000.
Is there a prize?
500.
Okay, so there's around 22,574 nuclear weapons on Earth. It's a pretty big number when you realise how much damage they can do. The problem is we don't even know where they all are. So another question, where do you think they are on...
He's right.
America.
So you've got 5 nuclear superpowers, which are Russia, China, Britain, France and America, and there's various other places that have 1 or 2, such as Israel, Pakistan, India and North Korea. Okay, so the nuclear weapon was invented by the US in 1945. This resulted in many tests and the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. After the Cold War, there was a decline in concerns. So Hiroshima was the first primary target of the nuclear bombings by the USA on the 6th of August 1945. Within months of the bombings, the effect killed 90,000 to 166,000 people. And then in Nagasaki in Japan was the second area to fall victim to the nuclear bombings by the USA. After Hiroshima, just days later, on the 9th of August, the death toll was estimated between 60,000 and 80,000. Albert Einstein, whose early discoveries laid the foundations for the inventors of the atomic bomb, later described his letter to the president, encouraging the building of the bombs as the one great mistake of his life. Stanislav Petrov is a lesser-known key figure. In 1983, he was the duty officer at the Oko nuclear system. A report came in that the US launched a missile. Petrov judged that report was false, and it was. So obviously we've had some global changes in recent times, from the war on terror to the economic downturn. We've seen wars begin, wars end, protests mobilise, and governments change. The population of the UK openly showed that its hunger for nuclear free world through various polls. Here are a couple from 2007. Massively and very clear opposition. Okay, so our trident system in the UK consists of 4 Vanguard submarines with 1 on patrol at all times. Each holds 8 Trident missiles and 40 warheads per sub. The UK's Trident system is a key debate point in 2010 elections. It is now re-emerging as a hotly debated subject as its replacement is being planned and Scotland opposes the system in their country. Okay, so this is about the power of the nuclear weapons. The top one was the one that we used on Hiroshima. The second was the one that the US used on Nagasaki. And this is the Ivy King, which the US tested. And then you should check out the full infographic, which I'll tweet after. And these are a couple of groups that oppose nuclear weapons and work towards a nuclear-free world, which includes CND, Global Zero, who are trying to push through a global treaty at the moment. And they work towards various targets such as no to Trident, no to the US missile defense, no depleted uranium, and generally just trying to cut nukes. Many world leaders and powerful figures have expressed their views on nuclear weapons since 1945, and Margaret Thatcher openly endorsed nuclear as she believed it was the best deterrent to war. And obviously there's still quite a few wars that doesn't work. And I'd advise you to go away and kind of do your own research and make your own decisions, and particularly suggest Countdown to Zero, and there's also many books, films and events out there that you can attend and get involved in. So that's me, and you can get me on Twitter, check out my website, and also check out the articles on SQ Magazine, Huffington Post and System of Thinking. Cheers.